So you're either packing last minute or way ahead of time. Either way, you need to know what to bring and what not to bring in your hospital bag when baby decides that it's time to go. I've put together this hospital bag checklist that you can download and keep on your phone or download and print, just so that you can make sure that you don't forget anything when you're packing, and also so you can stay organized when packing up the hospital bag. I'm doing a giveaway this video, so stay tuned for that. I'll get to that in just a few minutes, but for now, I just want to jump right into this video. First thing that I have on the list is a long charger. This is super helpful because you don't know where the outlets in the hospital are going to be, and you don't want your phone to die. You're going to be getting a bunch of texts, calls. You want to make sure that your phone is charged. Not only that, you don't know how long you're going to be in labor for. Labor can be forever, and it can feel like forever, so you want to make sure that you have this charger packed with you. Buy like an extra one maybe, just so that it's already in the bag, because you don't want to have to start looking for stuff when your water breaks or when the contractions are just getting horrible and you need to head to the hospital. So try to have this already packed in your hospital bag. Number 2 on the checklist for mom is chapstick. It is so important to have chapstick. My lips got so dry and I did bring chapstick. But it's crazy how dry they were. I remember watching videos of moms saying to not forget your chapstick. It's so important to have your chapstick, and oh my goodness, it is so important. Your lips just get so dry. I don't know if it's just because they always keep the hospital cold or what it is, but not only my lips were dry, but so were my husband's. So we packed some chapstick. Again, make sure that you already have this stuff packed before it's time to leave to the hospital. My favorites are Carmex, this little Vaseline Lip Therapy one in Rosy Lips, and there's also like a cocoa butter one. I love that one. That's the one that my husband uses. And then this other Vaseline one where you just go like this. Next is face wash, moisturizer. You can even bring your whole skincare routine. You can bring face masks. You can bring whatever's going to make you feel better, make you feel more clean, because I mean, after you have a baby, you do not feel the best. You feel kind of like nasty. So having your skincare routine or your face wash and your moisturizer really helps. But I do recommend, again, to buy travel size stuff, because you do not want to pack last minute. You don't want to have to be looking through a checklist trying to figure out if you packed this or if you didn't pack this. Just having already travel size face wash, moisturizers, whatever you need to bring already packed inside of your little toiletry bag is a huge lifesaver, and it saves so much time. So just please do that. Please listen to me, and please just buy a few of the things that you need. Also, toothbrush and toothpaste. I just brought a new toothbrush for both me and my husband, and a new toothpaste. Just threw it in this bag here that I used while I was at the hospital for the toiletries, and I didn't have to think last minute when we're heading to the hospital, oh my gosh, should I bring this, should I bring that? I already knew everything was packed, and I had a peace of mind, you know? Also, bring some deodorant, also travel size. Already have this in your bag. I also saw in a lot of videos to bring a deodorant, unscented, or just one that doesn't have a strong scent, because baby can be sensitive to it, and you want baby to remember your smell and not necessarily the smell of the deodorant. Bring your own body wash if you're not going to be too comfortable with the body wash that they provide you at the hospital. Again, having stuff from home, your own stuff, I feel like it just, I don't know what it is about it, but you just feel so much better and so much more clean, I feel, when you have your own products that you already use. Bring lotion for after the shower, Q-tips, your own towel. If you don't feel comfortable using the towel that they have provided for you at the hospital, definitely bring your own towel. Something that was a lifesaver for me was hair ties and a hairbrush. I think I lost like 1 or 2 hair ties while I was there, so bringing the little extra that I had right here did help me. I did see a lot of moms talk about bringing their own pillow, and I wish I would have done that, because the hospital pillows are very like flat. You just lay on them and they just go flat like paper, so it's not comfortable at all. I wish I would have brought my own, not only for me but for my husband too, because they do not care about the support person. Like, they do not care for them, and it sucks because they do so much too. But yeah, maybe not bringing your own pillow from home, but just buying a pillow, a nice and comfy one. A lot of people don't want to take their own because, you know, there's COVID going on right now, not just that, it can get dirty. So just buy a comfy pillow specifically to take to the hospital. You also want to make sure that you have comfortable clothes. So whatever comfy means to you. But think about it, some moms love the tight feeling of the leggings. I really wish that I would have brought some. I know that a lot of people were saying, no, you're not going to want to wear leggings after you just gave birth. But I think it would have helped me feel better, just keep knowing that everything, like all the pads and all that stuff down there is secure. Just feeling like nice and compressed would have been nice, but I listened to the videos that I watched and I didn't bring leggings. So you decide. If when you're on your period and you realize that you like to wear leggings to make your tummy feel more compressed and more tight, do it. If you feel like, no, heck no, I don't want to feel tight, I just had a baby, like, are you kidding me? Then just bring sweats, bring like maybe loose PJ shorts, little things like that. You may also want to bring a robe. I've heard a lot of moms talk about. I brought just sweats and like a t-shirt and a couple t-shirts, but I wish I would have brought more like tank tops because I feel like I would have been more comfortable in that. So just think about what clothes you feel most comfortable in and bring those. You are definitely going to want to bring some granny panties. I remember when I was packing my hospital bag, my sister was like, goodbye thongs, you can forget about those for now. You need some granny panties. And she was not kidding. I know that the hospital provides you with some mesh underwear, and honestly I loved those, but I did wish that I would have just thought about putting maybe some granny panties over or some high-waisted shorts over, just to feel, again, like I said, more secure and like more compressed. It just helped me feel better knowing that nothing's like moving around because you got like some big old pads and all that stuff. I know these are like super ugly, but they would be helpful. So maybe packing like 2 to 3. These are so ugly, but I mean, it does the job. You are also going to want to bring, if you're planning to breastfeed, nursing bras. You can bring one like this, it just like flaps down like this, or you can bring the one that actually has like the little release here, and then it just like goes down like that. Or you could bring both. I feel like if you're a first-time mom, you might not know which one's going to be most comfortable to you, so just bring a couple in different styles just to make sure that you're comfortable and you're going to have options to change to if one of the bras isn't working too well for you. Another thing I really wish I would have brought is a nursing pillow. I didn't really educate myself about breastfeeding before I had the baby, and I really just wish I would have brought a nursing pillow, or even just my own pillow that was a lot more supportive than the pillows that they provided at the hospital, because they gave me like 2 pillows to help and support when I was trying to breastfeed the baby, but they didn't really work because they're so flat and you had to like position them in a weird way and it just wasn't working. So definitely bring a nursing pillow. I have a nursing pillow at home. It's a boppy. There are tons of different ones you can use, but a nursing pillow can really help, especially because you and your baby are just getting used to nursing, and just having that support is so crucial. Another thing you might want to pack are cozy socks. I love cozy socks. I don't like to walk around barefoot. I feel like that's disgusting. So having these cozy socks was a lifesaver. It just makes me feel like so much more cozy, and I just love fuzzy socks. So definitely bring some fuzzy socks. If you're a person that gets kind of hot really quickly, just bring regular socks because you're probably not going to want to be walking around the hospital barefoot, especially because I feel like that floor just gets so dirty so quickly. You may also want to bring house slippers or some other socks that are not necessarily the ones that go all the way up, but the fuzzy socks that just hang around your ankle. Those ones are also amazing and nice and comforting. I don't think I mentioned this when I was talking about the shower, but you should really bring flip-flops. You're not going to want to be showering in the hospital shower barefoot. I feel like flip-flops just help you feel a lot more cleaner. Now, because of COVID, definitely bring a couple of masks. We brought, I think, like 3 masks, and we had to wear them. Even though I was COVID tested, we had to wear them a lot of the time. So definitely bring a few masks, disposable ones or just the cloth ones, whatever you prefer, but do not forget some masks. Last but not least, for the mom side, is snacks. I cannot stress this enough. The hospital food is not too bad for the mom, but there's going to be times where you're hungry and they're not bringing the food yet, and right now because of COVID, I wasn't sure if we could just like go down to the cafeteria or whatever. So definitely bring snacks. It's going to be a lifesaver. You never know what hour of the day you're going to become hungry. You're going to be so sleep deprived, so your hours are going to be all over the place. Definitely bring snacks. It's going to help. And don't be afraid to bring a lot either. I wish I would have like packed a lot. We did pack some, and then we forgot the bag, I think in the car or something. I don't know, and I thought I forgot it at home. But anyways, definitely bring snacks. This is the toiletry bag that I brought to the hospital. Very small, very compact, wonderful to save space, but not so wonderful because getting in here is not the best. I mean, just look at that. So I'm giving away a wonderful toiletry bag. I will leave a photo of it somewhere here. I haven't received it yet, so the giveaway will begin tomorrow. It's going to be this wonderful toiletry bag where you can even bring regular size products. It's amazing to me. Like you see here, just everything can get out of place very easily. I do not recommend bringing something like this. I recommend bringing something like the toiletry bag that I'm going to give away. You can even stick makeup at the top of it. It's an amazing toiletry bag, so I am going to gift one of you pregnant mommies this bag, and then I'm going to throw a little surprise inside, which is probably like even better. I don't know, but you guys are going to love it. So the giveaway rules are, head over to my Instagram. It's @DanielleMolina_. Tag 3 friends in the comment section, share the post to your story, then come to my YouTube channel, make sure that you're subscribed, and then just comment your due date in the comment section, and that's how I know that you have followed all the steps. The rules will also be down in the description, so don't worry if you forget a step. Just take a look at the description, make sure that you've done all of that, and then simply just write your due date in the comments. I am just so excited about this giveaway because I really wish that I would have had that same toiletry bag. It would have just made a huge difference in my stay and in the organization. When I was putting things in here, I kind of had to squish a few things also, and it's just like, no, you have to be taking stuff out and all that. That toiletry bag is organized perfectly for you to be able to see exactly what you need, grab it, put it back. You can stand everything upwards. You can put your makeup at the top section. It's just amazing. So I am so excited for one of you guys to win that. Okay, now moving on to the support person. It's basically just duplicates of what mom is bringing, but I made it another section because you do not want to forget something of theirs. I packed my husband's hospital bag, so you might want to do the same just to make sure that everything's in there and nobody's going to forget anything. So definitely they should have also a long charger. Make sure that they also have chapstick. I just had most of my husband's stuff in my toiletry bag also. So long charger, chapstick, face wash, moisturizer, toothbrush, toothpaste, deodorant, and then make sure that they have a pillow and a blanket for themselves because the hospital does not care about the support person, which absolutely sucks because they do a lot too. They're with you throughout all of labor, and I felt so bad for my husband. They give you like a kind of like a recliner chair to sleep in, so we actually shared the hospital bed, which isn't like the most comfortable, but I mean that freaking chair that they have you lay in is horrible. So definitely bring a pillow and a blanket for your husband or your significant other or whoever your support person is, because the hospital stay is not comfortable as is, and they really don't make it comfortable for the other person. Also make sure that they have some comfortable clothes for themselves. If it's cold, make sure you have some sweats. If it's like summertime, make sure they have some shorts, but just comfortable clothes for them to be able to change in and out of. Some extra socks they might want to have, and then don't forget the masks. Maybe 2 to 3. That's what me and my husband did. We made sure we had some extra masks packed just so that we were able to throw some away. I didn't feel too comfortable in the hospital, so disposing of one of my masks was amazing. So try to bring disposable ones, otherwise you can just bring whichever ones you feel most comfortable in. And then definitely bring snacks for your husband, your significant other, your support person, because I feel like the mom's hospital food is not so bad. You get to pick what you want, at least at the hospital that I was in. You got to pick what you ate from this like huge list of options, and they just bring the other person like whatever food, and it's not as big of a meal. So I think it's really important to bring snacks, even like cup of soups. Just bring whatever, because you're gonna get hungry, your person's gonna get hungry, and you guys are gonna need to eat. I remember like once or twice they even forgot to bring my husband food, and I was like so upset. That's just so rude. One of the nurses was like, I'm not bringing in your food until they have his food, and she realized that it was rude. So I loved that, but yeah, they just don't take care of the support person, even though they need a lot of support themselves. So bring lots of snacks. Okay, and now we're on to baby section, and as you can tell, it is the smallest, and that's for a reason. You do not need to overpack for baby. They literally give you so much stuff. You can get formula there if you end up needing to supplement. You can get diapers and wipes. Unless you know that you want a specific brand of diapers right when your baby's born. I mean, I guess you can bring your own diapers, but at the hospital that I was at, they provided us with Huggies, and they were great, and those are actually the ones that we have kept baby on. So yeah, definitely you do not have to overpack for baby, and I know you might want to. I actually ended up bringing diapers and all that stuff, even though I was watching videos and they said not to, but I regretted it because it just took up so much extra space. So all you have to bring for baby is a swaddle blanket. I have seen a few videos of moms talking about not having to bring a swaddle blanket because the nurses come in constantly and they swaddle the baby for you. But I didn't really feel 100% comfortable with everybody touching my baby and swaddling her. And when I was trying to swaddle her, I just did not know how to do it. So a swaddle blanket is amazing. This is a little swaddle blanket that I started using when baby came home, and it's amazing. I mean, it's just so simple and easy to use. So I definitely recommend that you bring that. Also, it just helps you, it helps them because they love to be swaddled. It helps them feel a lot more secure. I mean, they just came out of your womb where it was nice and cozy in there, and now they're in this world with so much space. So this swaddle really helps them, and it helps you. Also bring like a little baby blanket just to wrap that around the swaddle because it gets cold in the hospital and baby's adjusting to temperature. So definitely bring a baby blanket on top of that. Also, you might want to bring a couple of beanies for the baby. Oh, I thought I put some right here, but I guess I didn't. Anyways, the hospital does provide you with a little beanie, but if you want to take cute pictures of your baby or you just want to have a different beanie on their head that you think might be a little more comfortable, then bring a beanie. You may also want to bring some little mittens for baby. My daughter did not necessarily need these, but I know a lot of babies do, so just to be prepared, bring these for your baby so that they don't scratch themselves. But now thinking about it, I wish I would have put these on Mia because I remember when I would try nursing her, she would always like grab onto me all hard, and so that this could also help for nursing, I just realized too. All you really need for baby is like a onesie. I had this onesie for Mia. It's not one with it doesn't have, it's not ones with like the legs. But this is the onesie that we had her in, and it also has the little mittens part to it. And these are the pants that we had her in. But you can just bring a onesie that's just a onesie all the way down, and I feel like that may be the only thing that baby needs to stay in. Most of the time, we didn't have Mia dressed because we really wanted that skin to skin, and every time that I was nursing her, they didn't want her to be all bundled up because they say that babies get so comfortable that way and they just want to fall asleep while they're nursing, and that was for sure true with Mia. So having just skin to skin time with her while I was nursing and just holding her the rest of the time, I feel like was very important to me, and that's why I didn't really care to have anything else for her. But I know some other parents like to have some cute pictures or just some cute little outfits for baby, so you can bring outfits if you'd like. And then you may also want to bring a pacifier and a pacifier clip just to make sure that the pacifier isn't falling. I know that a lot of people recommend not to introduce a pacifier to your baby right away, but it does help and soothe them. So if you feel like you may want to bring a pacifier for your baby, definitely do. Don't let anybody tell you not to. I wish I would have listened because as soon as we got home, and I gave her the pacifier, it just helped her so much, and that's what it's all about, making sure that your baby feels comfortable. Okay, now lastly, we are to the miscellaneous and extras part of this checklist. Bring a water bottle and a straw, and this may be for you and for your husband or your support person. I loved having my own water bottle. It just felt like so much more like safe and so much more clean. They provided me with like this little water container with a straw, but I just liked having my own. If you feel like you want to do your makeup during labor for you to push and have some cute pictures after you have the baby, then definitely bring that. I don't think I brought makeup. I just didn't care for it at that point. But I think I wish I would have. So if you feel like you want to bring makeup, don't let anybody talk you into not bringing it. A waistband is also important and something that I wish I would have brought. Some people talk about, again, like, you're not going to want to feel tight after you have a baby, but I really wish that I would have just brought a waistband to kind of like just bring everything back into place and just feel more comfortable. I feel like I would have been so much more comfortable that way. Bring that if you feel like you need to. So you may also want to bring some nursing pads. If you're already leaking while you're pregnant, you really want to make sure that you have these in your hospital bag already packed. I didn't need to have these. I think I brought some, but I didn't end up needing to use them because my milk didn't even come in until a few days after I got home. So bring them just in case, and especially if you're already leaking. Make sure to bring a hands-free pumping bra. I had this one here, which goes just like this. It's the Medela that my sister gave me. Thank you, sister. And you just zip it up in the front like this. I know there are a few different ones that are a few different styles, so you may bring a few to try to learn which one you think is most comfortable. But basically you go like this, and then the little Medela pump, which is the pump that they had at the hospital, you just put the little thing right through here, and yeah, your nipple does not have to come out of here. That's not how it is. That's how I thought that this nursing bra was. I mean, this hands-free pumping bra was, and I was like, that doesn't look comfortable. But no, it does not go through there. The little like flange of the pump is what goes through there. But this one I love because it's tight, so you don't feel like your bottle's about to drop or like anything's gonna come out of place. So that's why this one was my favorite out of all the nursing bras that I tried. I've seen a lot of moms talk about bringing a robe to the hospital. I didn't bring a robe, but maybe I would have if I would have seen videos talking about that. So if you feel like a robe is important to you, definitely bring a robe. A razor is something that I wish I would have brought. I didn't bring a razor, and my underarms, like, grew some hair, and I didn't feel my best. So yeah, bring a razor if you feel like you're going to need a shave. Shampoo and conditioner is something else that's optional. I don't wash my hair very often. I wash it like once a week. So I didn't need to bring shampoo and conditioner, but if you're somebody who likes to wash their hair frequently, then definitely bring that. Another thing that I saw some people talk about is to bring your pregnancy pillow, and I know this is big and it's a lot, but like I said, the hospital is not comfortable, so if you think that this is going to help you get comfortable and just give you more support after having the baby and being in that hospital bed, then you can bring your pregnancy pillow too. Oh, I just remembered also, I did see that some people packed their pregnancy ball, their exercise ball. I think most hospitals have those provided for you, so you don't need to bring your own, like deflate it and then inflate it while you're there. But contact your hospital to see and make sure that they do have that if you plan to spend some of your time during labor on that ball. You may also want to bring a camera. I didn't bring a camera. I was fine with my phone, but if you want to bring like a Polaroid or just like pick one up from your local little store like CVS or Walgreens and like take one of those old ones, you can do that too. Or your professional nice camera. If you want to bring a camera and because your phone is not sufficient enough for you, then definitely do that. You may also want to bring some cards or a coloring book, something to keep you occupied not only throughout labor, but also while you're there. There's just so much time where you're just like chilling there, waiting around, like just waiting for the moment that they tell you you can go home. So you may want to bring something that's going to help pass that time and keep you entertained. You may also bring an iPad or a laptop if you want to watch movies or videos because you're just running out of things to do. You can do that as well. And then you may also want to bring a speaker for you throughout labor. It might help you push through. It might help you push your baby out if you have a push playlist, or just to play the baby right sound to help calm them and to help them sleep. Then that speaker can really help you. I almost forgot to quickly speak about what the hospital provides mom with postpartum. So this is why I didn't include many things to bring postpartum for mom, but it's because I used what the hospital provided me with, and I knew that they were going to provide me with a bunch of stuff, so I didn't bring anything for myself. But if you want to like get a little look at what they provide you with, they provide you with like mesh underwear, and I know it's like super thin, but I honestly loved these. I just wish that maybe I would have brought some like tight shorts to wear over, because I love to feel nice and compressed and like everything is just staying in place. So these are like some big ones, and then these are some smaller ones. So they do have different sizes for you. So if you're small, they have size for you, and if you're bigger, then they have a size for you as well. So basically when after you have the baby, they help you go to the bathroom and get dressed. So what they did for me is they gave me some of the mesh underwear, which, girl, honestly, I loved them. And they were amazing to me. I know a lot of people don't like them, but they helped me. So just bring yourself some underwear anyways. And then they put like this big old thing inside of it. And then, because the first like few days you're going to bleed a lot, so they put that big old thing inside of the underwear. And then on top of that, they put this like pink pad, which is also long. And then on top of that is what they put these witch hazel pads on. And I love these. I even love the smell. Oh my gosh, it just brought flashbacks to when I was like in the hospital and I just had the baby. That is crazy what scents can do, like trigger that memory. But yes, they provide you with these, and then they give you Dermaplast, which is that spray. I love that spray. They would put the pads, and then on top of the pads they just spray that all along up and down the pad. They give you this water bottle to like help oh, there's still water in it, to help clean you down there with. But I used all of this stuff. I had no complaints about it. But I do see a lot of moms purchasing the Freedom Mom postpartum pack, which has basically all of this stuff. They also have mesh underwear, but it's a lot thicker and a lot tighter, which would be probably much more comfortable. They have these witch hazel pads, but instead of them being little circles, when you put these on, usually you line up like 3, and then you have to like kind of position the pad and everything a certain way so that the pads don't get all like scrunched up like this. So the Freedom Mom witch hazel pads is like a pad itself, so it's like a long wipe, like I think like this long, and that must be so much better than these, because you line these up 3 and then it just gets like out of place when you're pulling up your underwear. And then they have, I know, these like ice pack pads. So they have basically what the hospital provides you with, but a lot better, including this little thing here. This is just like a little water bottle with the little squirt, but the Freedom Mom one has like, it's like upside down like this, and then it's like a little tube this way and then this way, so that it's super easy for you to just clean yourself down there. And I wish I would have had that, because once you get to the last bit of water on this bottle, I mean, the water doesn't come out anymore when you're trying to clean yourself. And that Freedom Mom one, since the position of the water bottle is already down and the tube is already like in the placed how you need to wash yourself, then I feel like you get all of the water out of that bottle, which is amazing. Because this one, I remember I would refill while I was still sitting on the toilet, and it just wasn't comfortable, it just wasn't fun. So if that interests you, definitely take a look at that. But yeah, that's all of the stuff that I have here on the checklist. So these are the most important things that I think you will need at the hospital. But it's all up to you. Decide what you think is going to be best and go from there. But yeah, don't forget to download this and either print it or just keep it in your phone, so that you can go through and make sure that you have all of this stuff, or whatever you feel like you're going to need. So yes, I hope you guys enjoy this little checklist. If you like it and you end up using it, please let me know. I would love to hear that feedback. And also, don't forget to enter the giveaway. I appreciate your support. Thank you for watching this video. Please don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. See you in my next video. Thank you. Bye.